What's up, guys? This is Josh Ajayo coming at you. Today is a very special day for me. Actually, it's my birthday today. I turned
Prince the
23.
producer.
What better way to spend, some part of my birthday is by giving you guys value. And so today is going to be the first episode of season two. Just bringing a little topic out here that's pretty familiar in the business world, but you can apply this in your life also. And it's called building relationships, right? So, in life and in business, it's always good to, build some type of relationships with other people, just so that way you have more of a broad network of people that can help you with things that you don't necessarily have like the expertise in it or don't know much knowledge about and learn from them. And it's always good to have more people in your life, right? So they say that you can, if you want to get to the top fast, go alone. But if you want to get there faster, go with a group of people that can, that can help you out with anything that you can. So pretty much, I'm just gonna give you some tips on how you can build a relationship a little bit better. I know some of us, like myself, when I was a kid, I never really interacted with people much because I was always so scared of what to say, what to bring to the table, what can I do to impress them, so they could like me. But not necessarily is that, I've learned that you have to be interesting of the person instead of being interested. You know what I mean? Pretty much, you want to be able to build a relationship with them, just by getting to know them a little bit better. One thing that helps me when it comes to building a new connection with a person or building a new relationship is just asking questions. And it's a little acronym that I have subconsciously in my head that I've learned over the past 3 years, and it's called FORM. FORM. And I'm gonna go briefly what each of these letters stand for and what happens when I mention to myself, one of these letters. So the first letter will be F, right? So F equals family. This is where you ask about like their family. You ask if they have any brothers, sisters, siblings, cousins, how they are, and that's pretty much with people that you know. Not necessarily, you wouldn't tell that to a person that you just getting to know, but that's one way you can build a relationship with somebody, is just by asking about their family. The letter O, it will be for occupation, which is basically what they do for a living, what they do for work. So some of the questions that I would ask people about their work is: where do they work? How did they like it? How long they've been doing that? If they're content with what they're doing, if they're looking to do something better or something along those lines. Hours for recreation, what they do as a hobby, what they like to do for fun. That way you could ease up the mood a little bit, so that way it doesn't feel like an interview. I know, asking these type of questions, consecutively can feel like kind of like an interview to the other person, kind of make them a little bit uncomfortable. So, practicing these things over and over again, you'll get to know what questions to ask, when you should not ask these questions and stuff like that. And then the last part would be motivation, which is for M. And motivation is like what gets them out of bed, in the morning. What motivates them to go out there, do what they do, and what potentially is their goals, what would they like to
Prince
accomplish
the producer.
in the future. So those are the type of things that I keep subconsciously in my head when I'm talking to people, either online or offline, just to see where their mindset is at, where they are in life, just to get a little broad idea, so that way I can kind of like have like a little description whenever I see their face. So but yeah, building relationships, you definitely, a good way to other ways of building a relationship with people is just through friends, meeting other people through other people, getting to know other your friends' friends, see if you have any common interests with them. And it's pretty much it's really simple if you put it in a way. I know some of us, that are shy and are introverted, They don't like to, go up to people or speak to people, on their own. So this way would be a good way for, if your friend can introduce you to one of their friends, then you go ahead. You guys would just shake hands, or, say hi, what's up, how's it going, and just have a little small conversation just to get to know each other a little bit better. And pretty much that's how you can also build a network too, and building relationships with other people. But pretty much that's basically the basics of what I do. So, just when it comes to building relationships. See, like me, when I was little, I never really knew about this, and I found that I needed like some kind of guideline to help myself be able to meet other people. And and through the years, through the past 3.5 years, I've learned that over time, and I've been able to be comfortable with talking with people, especially on this camera. I would never be able to talk with you guys right here, just sitting here and talking to a camera, because I'll be afraid to what people might think of me, or what they think of what I'm saying. But it's just like you kind of just have to have like that you don't care mode on, and just pretty much go for it. But pretty much, guys, that's gonna be it for for episode 1 rather. Start of season 2. Look out for more videos for Josh Talks. I'm not sure when I'm gonna have guests coming over or anything, but for now it's just gonna be me giving you some life tips and advice about business and stuff like that. And if you ever need any help, any guidance, you can always hit me up on Instagram at Josh Living Life. Also, I'm on Snapchat, Josh Living Life 1. Hit me up on there. Get the behind the scenes of my life and how I live it. If you ever have any questions of advice or anything that I can probably help you out with, don't feel free to reach out. I'm here to help you. Give you as much value as I can. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of my birthday. I see you guys on the next episode. Peace.